Hey everybody, Matt Barton here with this week's Broker Minute or Two. So grateful that Erin could join us again because it's a lot more entertaining for me than just watching myself talk on screen. Real quickly, last week we had Erin on to show us in the weekly bulletin social media marketing piece that is so easy for you to integrate in your own social media. And I told you last week that we were going to be covering that, but on steroids this week, and it has to do with the company newsletter, the monthly newsletter that Erin's team puts together. And when I first saw this, I was just like, damn, that is cool. So I hope I'm not setting the bar too high, Erin. Would you mind walking us through not only what it is, but how quickly we can get to it?
Yeah, let me share my screen and we'll jump over to BOLTRELL. So to log in, you go to app.boltrell.com. If you have any problems logging in, reach out to me or anybody else on my team and we'll get you access. And then when you're in here, it's as easy as going over to your contacts within BOLTRELL and sending it. So I'm going to show you guys. You're going to go over to the left-hand side where it says contacts, and we're going to select contacts.
Wait a
And
minute. So
then
this presupposes that you've done at least a little work and got a few of your SOI into Bold Trail.
yes, hopefully you
So
have some contacts
Erin,
in
just so
there.
you know, I've been harping on this in sales meeting. I'm like, if no other year, you haven't put your contacts in, this is the year to do it. So if they don't have it, shame on them.
Yes, hopefully you do have your contacts. If you don't, it's easy. You can get them imported. You can send it directly to BoldTrail and their team will take care of it, or you can reach out to our team and we can help you get it imported as well. So we're in Dan Dixon's because he lets me use his account. And he already has a sphere of influence in here. So I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to send it out to everybody. If he wanted to send it to everybody, he could just check box all these people and it would send to everybody on this list. I'm just going to send it to myself because I know he's already sent out his monthly newsletter this month. So I'm going to select me. So you can just do one checkbox, come up here to email, and then we're going to go over here to where it says search templates, and we're going to go look for March because we're in March. So we're going to look for March 2025, and it's called the Remax e-newsletter.
Wow, this is super complex so far. I'm just saying.
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
And then inside of here, we have the subject line. You might see some weird stuff
Can
right
you
here where it says first name. Oh, go ahead.
can you take that full screen up in the upper right?
Yeah, let me do that. Can
Yep, that's
better?
great. Yep.
Great. So right here in the subject line, this might look a little wacky to you, but what this is going to do where it says first name is this is pulling in the contact's first name. So it says Erin, comma, Utah market trends. So it's calling their first name into that place. What is really nice about that is it helps with open rates. So when we send this email, it's going to probably end up in their inbox and not in their spam because it's going to have their first name in that subject line, and they're more likely to open it. So that's a new change we did this month, and we should see a huge increase in open rates because of that. So just know if you see that goofiness, that's what that means. And then when we jump over here, we wanted to help you guys stay forefront of mind to your sphere of influence. So this is going to all be branded to you at the end of it, but we do have the Utah market update. It is a broad overview of everything that's happened in Utah, so it's not specific to each area. So we're going to have the homes listed. We
The
have
point being,
medians.
it's just supposed to be a conversation starter, not a white paper on everything statistical in the state of Utah.
Yeah, and if you want something a little bit more driven to their areas, that's what market reports are for, but that's another call. So we won't go into that. But this is an overview of what's happening in Utah. So we have homes listed, median sold price, days on market, and then homes sold. And then it shows what it looks like compared to last year.
Awesome.
And then we go out and find a nice article. We usually use Keeping Current Matters because we really like that one and it's not branded to any specific company. So this one's talking about home price appreciation since 1988. It has a little bit of article and they can click to go view the full article. We have an item of value from Lifetime Home Loans. So the ADU Advantage where they can get a little bit of info, but if they want more, they can click on this Learn More that goes over to Lifetime Home Loans with a more explanation on what that program is. And then they don't always, oh, I see a little mistake I need to fix. Red velvet cake. This does not look like a red velvet cake. I'll go update that, but this is Irish soda bread for March.
Well, it's just to check to see if everybody's paying attention.
Yeah. So we have this nice Irish soda bread to kind of change it up because we don't always want to be about real estate, right? So we change that up and put something else in there. And then we're going to jump down here to market reports. So this is where they could go get more of an overview of what their neighborhood might be doing in the market. That's going to go over to their website. We have a really good affiliate of Gold Capital Partners that's approved for roofing if they're looking for a roofer. And then they can go get their home value. They can download your mobile app. Everybody has a mobile app that's branded to them, and they can go download that, and it would notify you if they did that. And then at the very end, you're going to see where it has this little placeholder that's going to plug in your photo and then your contact information right down here.
So make sure your profile is updated in KV Core. That's
Yes.
probably a good idea. Well, wow, Erin. I mean, really, as you went through that, I mean, basically, I saw 6 or 7 things of value that you create for all the agents, and they don't have to do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I'm patronizing here. I'm trying to drive home the point to the agents. Because honestly, I get these conversations with agents all the time, like, yeah, my SOI, it just isn't doing much for me. I'm like, well, what are you doing to work it? Right? You've got to provide things of value. And I would just say this is such a great piece, so easy to do. And I know you're gonna finish off on this, but here's what I would say is any marketing piece gets substantially better on its effectiveness when you also follow it up with a call. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but if you really want to move the needle, A, get this newsletter set out, B, use Erin's social media stuff, and C, if you want to really get the trifecta, then actually call and talk to the people.
Yeah. And it's so simple. After this, after you look through everything, you can change something if you want to, but it's ready to go. And all you do is press the send button right at the bottom, and then it's going to send out to all of your sphere of influence.
Or whoever you had
So,
checked in the list.
yep. Yeah, exactly. And that's as easy as it is.
Erin, I love the fact that, I mean, there's a lot that goes into creating it, but actually utilizing it is so simple as you just showed. So my ask for you, the agents, is one, make sure you know how to log into KV Core. There's a starting point. Two, make sure you have some people from your SOI. And you know what? It doesn't have to be all the way complete. If you're in process, fine, get the first 25 people for this month or 50 people or whatever. It's better than doing nothing. And the fact is as you go and do this, you'll see how easy it is. And then you're going to be more motivated to fill out your full SOI and watch your business grow. So with
Exactly.
that, have a great week, much success, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Matt.